Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Scott Kazmir will be on the mound for the boys in blue. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than one. What that means, he's allowing less than one base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Jose Peraza heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 9.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you've always got to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He enters the day among the leaders in the AL and runs batted in, and he's just a huge part of this lineup. Seems like when he goes, they go. We'll see if that's the case again in this one.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And with that, let's look at the line on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Kazmir in the first. And now the Dodgers get it. Brendan Finnegan will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Kike Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Jock Peterson will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schebler will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Adrian Gonzalez will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Has to be thinking strikeout here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now. Devin Mesoraco will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Devin Mesoraco.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kazmir has his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 32.
Jay Bruce will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Scott Schebler takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. The second for one. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Justin looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. High pop-up. Calling for it. Votto. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Howie Kendrick will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Hot shot to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, just goes right through him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. 2 gone. A.J. Ellis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit out towards second. Barehanded on the hop. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
One error in the inning, but it does. Ivan De Jesus Jr. will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Tyler Holt will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Ellis gonna have to hurry. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
Brandon Finnegan digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, But you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Scott Kazmir digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Scott Kazmir.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Mattherus recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The right fielder,
Kike Hernandez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
Holt sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And that misses 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Backhanded. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they go quiet. Jose Peraza will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And they fooled him with the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Gotta imagine he'll take exception to that pitch, as well he should. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Baseman number 7.
Eugenio Suarez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Joey Votto will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Devin Mattherus will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
They get the force at the plate.
The right fielder, number 32.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Kazmir sets. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Right side hit hard. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
It's been a while since these guys last hit the scoreboard. Remember, they got shut out the last time they took the field, but finally, they push a run across here on the RBI single.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Ivan De Jesus Jr. steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. It's a run. Corey Seager will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Schebler giving chase. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Adrian Gonzalez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Holt moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Justin Turner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is hard off the 5th in this one. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1's the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The pitcher, Brendan Finnegan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And taken in out there for the first out.
The batter,
settling in now, Jose Peraza. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 run, 2 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Howie Kendrick will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had him chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, and he loses it on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't have a play.
Yeah, and you watch this again. It was a great play just to lay out to get this thing, and he knows he's going to have to hurry. But as he scrambles up to his feet, he forgets one small detail, and that's the baseball. And that should go down as an infield hit.
Scott Van Slyke is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
1-1, here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A.J. Ellis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Kendrick rounding third on his way to the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Well, he'd been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run, as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Scott Kazmir stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he likely won't be bunting here. Yasiel Puig Let's come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Yeah, there's not too much reason to give up an out just to move him over to third. No outs would be a whole different story, obviously.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. For Ellis, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Sent on the ground out to second. De Jesus fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
Kike Hernandez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 for the Dodgers, courtesy of this swing by Ellis. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Brett Anderson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
35, Brett Anderson.
Joey Votto will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Misseracco.
Well, this ball's sinking quickly, and he just doesn't want to go for that shoestring catch. This is a nice job to tuck himself into a slide and put it away.
The catcher, Devin Misseracco, stands in as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 2-1, here it is. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Scott Schebler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
To 2-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied 1-1. Jock Peterson will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
3-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Corey Seager stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
First baseman, number 23.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way, go ahead and do it.
Holt going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this ball is absolutely mashed. I mean, this isn't Coors Field or Fenway Park, mind you. It takes a lot to hit a ball out of here. I'm sitting here thinking, no way is this ball ever going to get there. But he winds up halfway up the wall. That's just amazing.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
De Jesus Jr.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Tyler Holt stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Brendan Finnegan comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Jose Peraza digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Eugenio Suarez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Luis Avilan will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Eugenio Suarez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez is in pursuit, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Howie Kendrick working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. On the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Scott Van Slyke will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. Striding into the box, A.J. Ellis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now that's popped up. Votto is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 43, Luis Avilan.
Carl Crawford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A. Pedro Baez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Pedro Baez.
Now to the plate, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Devin Mesoraco digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Jay Bruce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And, guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Hit down the line at first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Tony Cingrani is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Kike Hernandez leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce at the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Corey Seager is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Cingrani pauses with the payoff pitch. Hard hit towards center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Scott Schebler digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Brandon Phillips will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Hernandez. He's got it, and there are two down now. Tyler Holt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to short. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. This is lifted out to left. Schebler is after it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
Yimi Garcia will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Billy Hamilton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it.
Oh, no, he missed it.
He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Jose Peraza stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. The tag, and he is out, trying to steal home. Boy, bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Eugenio Suarez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Turner in foul ground, and the inning is over. Digging in, Scott Van Slyke. He singled his last time up.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And Slyke.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
1-1, here it is. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did! Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
That just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation. 1.
2 runs.
Good night.